Many people believe switching from cigarettes to e-cigarettes is a healthier option. But here is the harsh truth. Both are damaging your body in ways you may not fully understand. Cigarettes are deadly, yes. But vapes? They're the silent saboteurs. Today, we'll walk you through the real science, the hidden dangers, and why neither choice is safe for your lungs, brain, or life. Let's begin. Cigarettes release 7,000 plus toxic chemicals. 70 can cause cancer. When a cigarette burns, it undergoes a complex chemical reaction. You're not just inhaling nicotine. You're breathing in a toxic cocktail of more than 7,000 substances. Carbon monoxide reduces your blood's ability to carry oxygen. Formaldehyde damages the lining of your lungs. Benzene, arsenic, and cadmium are all cancer-causing agents. Hydrogen cyanide, yes, the same chemical used in gas chambers, also exists in cigarette smoke. According to the CDC and WHO, 70 plus of these chemicals are proven carcinogens. That means they directly cause DNA mutations that lead to cancers of the lungs, throat, esophagus, pancreas, bladder, and more. Every cigarette you smoke does permanent cellular damage. And the worst part? This damage doesn't stop when you stop smoking. Some of it is irreversible. Vapes heat chemicals that look safe, but damage your lungs silently. E-cigarettes don't burn tobacco. They heat a flavored liquid, often called e-juice. This liquid contains propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin, used in fog machines and processed foods, flavoring agents like vanillin or menthol, nicotine in high concentrations. At room temperature, these chemicals seem harmless. But when heated to 200 degrees Celsius or more, they break down and form new toxic compounds, like formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, and acrolein, all of which irritate or destroy lung tissue over time. What's dangerous is that most vape users don't cough, feel pain, or show immediate signs of lung damage. That false comfort leads to more frequent use and deeper inhalation, making the long-term effects even worse. Some vape flavors contain diacetyl, the chemical behind popcorn lung. One of the most concerning chemicals in flavored vape liquids is diacetyl. It gives buttery flavor, and was once used in popcorn factories. Workers exposed to diacetyl over time began to develop bronchiolitis obliterans, an irreversible condition where the smallest airways in your lungs become scarred, narrowed, and blocked. This is now known as popcorn lung. When inhaled, even in small amounts, diacetyl can trigger persistent cough, cause wheezing and chest tightness, lead to shortness of breath during routine activities. What's shocking is that diacetyl has been found in more than 75% of flavored e-cigarettes, especially in buttery, creamy, or fruity varieties, even when brands claim they're safe or diacetyl-free. Why? Because there are no global standards enforcing transparency in vape ingredient labeling. Vape particles dive deeper into your lungs than cigarette smoke. You might assume cigarette smoke is worse because it smells and feels harsh. But research shows that e-cigarette aerosols contain ultrafine particles, even smaller than those in traditional smoke. These particles are small enough to bypass your upper airways. They reach deep into the alveoli, the lung sacs responsible for oxygen exchange. Once there, they accumulate, triggering chronic inflammation, tissue damage, and fibrosis. This chronic exposure can lead to early onset of asthma, COPD, and potentially increase the risk for lung cancer, even though vapes haven't been around long enough to measure full long-term outcomes. The scary truth? We were just starting to see the consequences, and early signs already point to damage at a cellular level. Smoking kills, but vaping hides its damage behind sweet flavors. Cigarettes come with warnings: yellow teeth, bad breath, chronic cough. These are visible and physical signs that push some people to quit. But vapes are sneaky. With flavors like cotton candy, mango ice, or caramel latte, the danger is disguised. These flavors make vaping feel less serious, especially to teens and young adults. Studies show that teens who vape are more likely to become long-term nicotine users. Flavors create false safety, leading to more frequent and deeper inhalation. Many believe flavored vapes don't cause damage, but they do. This is why experts say vaping is not a harm-free alternative, but a gateway to both addiction and lung disease. Nicotine is in both, but vapes often give even more in one hit. Let's talk about nicotine, the addictive substance found in both products. One regular cigarette contains around 10 to 12 milligrams of nicotine. One Juul pod can contain up to 59 milligrams of nicotine, equal to a whole pack of cigarettes. Because it is so easy to puff on a vape throughout the day, even indoors or in public, users often end up consuming more nicotine than cigarette smokers. This has several dangerous effects. Nicotine spikes blood pressure, increases risk of heart disease, alters brain development in teenagers, strengthens the addiction cycle, making it harder to quit. In short, vaping may feel smoother, but the nicotine exposure can be even more intense and long-lasting. So, which one is safer, cigarettes or vapes? The real answer? Neither. Cigarettes kill with fire. Vapes kill with flavor. While one burns your lungs visibly, the other corrodes them silently from the inside. If you're choosing between the two, choose to breathe freely instead. Quit both, because no puff is ever worth your last breath.